Welcome to Underqualified and Over It. I'm your host, Cindy, and joining me as always is Alice.
Hi.
In this podcast, we are over opinionated and unfortunately allowed to talk, so sit back, lower your expectations, and let's get into it.
Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day.
I feel like I always get quieter at the end for some reason. Like, I always have to increase the volume in post because when I say let's get into it, I'm like whispering it into the microphone and you can't actually hear what I'm saying.
I'm trying to do some ASMR.
Yeah, right. Oh my god, could you imagine if we did an ASMR episode? That would be insane.
Mate, I actually like I really like ASMR.
Oh, I do too.
It like chills me the hell out. It depends though.
Yeah, I was gonna say it very much depends.
I don't like any of the eating ones.
Yeah,
that grooms me out because I don't like hearing people eat.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like there was one time that me and my partner had gone on holiday with my dad's family. And it was really funny because we were all sat eating and my dad was across the table from us and I could see, because he was chomping with his mouth open, I could see everything going round like in a flipping washing machine.
That was gross.
And bless him, my partner was just like every single time my dad chewed, I could see him next to me like jittering,
cringing
and be like And I just looked at my dad and went, "Excuse me, did Grandma not raise you right?" He went, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Were you not taught to chew with your mouth closed?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Right, do it then, because I don't want to see your flipping food going round your mouth like a tumble dryer. Thank you very much. Shut your mouth."
Jeez.
So funny.
Oh, man. Well, how have you been?
I've been good. I've had a lazy day today.
Yeah.
To be honest, I've had a lazy day. All I wanted to do when I got up was play video games, so that's what I did.
That's fair.
I sat and played some Blueprints. It is currently one of my cozy games to play, even though I need multi-level micromanaging to play it.
That's fair.
So what I did was I'd looked around the house at first because I have a notebook somewhere with all my notes from it, from my previous save that I have, and I could not find that anywhere. So I found an unused notebook. I then found my pens. I then started a new game.
There you go.
And then I started making notes again, and it just makes me happy. It makes me happy. Any sort of game where I have to have a notebook beside me to keep track of what I'm doing makes me happy.
See, I'm the exact opposite.
It's the organization side of my brain.
That's fair.
I love to be organized, but I also hate it at the same time. So it's like it's the ADHD autism problem where you need structure, but the ADHD side hates structure.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bleh.
Yeah. That's valid. I guess I've been playing Arcane Library and I've played it through a couple times already. Because now I'm just going through trying to get all of the achievements and everything. So I guess that's an organization game, but I don't have to actually write anything down. I was tempted at a certain point to have the the library keys pulled up on either side, because I have two monitors, have the where things are supposed to go pulled up on one side and then have the game on the other side. But I've been wanted to watch YouTube more, so I didn't do that. But yeah, no, I've had a lazy day myself, but for very, very different reasons. I woke up with kind of I didn't wake up with it. My husband and I went out to breakfast, and they had just done something wrong. because I usually get eggs Benedict whenever I go because it's nice. Like eggs Benedict, I can make it, but it's a pain in the butt to make because I make it from
Yeah.
scratch. Like hollandaise sauce, everything, I make it all from scratch. Um, and it can be like just it takes a lot of dishes and things like
Hmm.
that to do. So it's nice to go out to a restaurant and not have to make it. But they had done something like I noticed that something was off with the hollandaise sauce when they served it to me, and I was like,
Yeah,
"This is weird."
might have been one of the eggs wasn't quite good
Yeah.
or something.
Well, see, the thing is like it was like if you've ever made hollandaise sauce before, you know like how it's supposed to work and basically how the egg is supposed to cook and be all like creamy, kind of blah blah
Hmm.
blah, whatever. And if you do it wrong, you'll have like clumps in the hollandaise sauce.
Yeah.
And it had some of those clumps. It was also very thick. It wasn't like creamy like it was supposed to be. Like it wasn't a sauce. It was more of like a paste. I was like, this is just like really not. It's either been under the heat for too long, like they
Hmm.
made a bunch and then like they have it kind of sitting under a heater, or one of the eggs was off, or they made it from a packet. Like I know a
Yeah.
lot of places will do like they have like dehydrated and then all they do is rehydrate it because it's like the fact that it had clumps in it. I'm like, you if this is a packet, you literally just didn't mix it in well enough, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it was not good, and I had to like force like the last couple of bites down, which I've never really had to
Hmm.
do. Um, and then ever since then, I've just been kind of like my stomach has been on the fritz, so it's
Yeah.
not been a great day, but you know, whatever. We made it here. Other than that, I feel fine. Like I feel completely fine up until the point where I have to go use the toilet, and then I'm like not okay. Um, but yeah, it's just been. I'm preparing myself mentally for my new schedule. You know, because
Yeah.
I have to go out tomorrow and face the world of people that I've been avoiding for a while. Um, which should be fine, but I'm probably gonna take like a few hours because I'm on a completely different sleeping schedule now. I go to bed at
Yeah.
like 4 in the morning and get up at like 12. Um,
Yeah, because you're getting ready to go back to America for a good while.
yeah, yeah. Plus we have like it's hot, and so being
Yeah.
awake during like cooler hours and like there's a lot of different reasons, but luckily I go to a 24-hour gym, and so going back to the gym on Monday should be interesting.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be going from like 8 to like 10 p.m. ish, you know. Um,
Hmm.
I've never been to this gym before, so that'll be very interesting.
Yeah. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted because I did hear everything you said,
Mm-hmm.
but I also got a little bit distracted because I've just been sent cheesy garlic biscuit bombs
Nice.
recipe,
Oh, I love
and it
that.
looks pretty good. So I might be making that next month.
There you go. I love finding
I'll go
recipes
get
on
some.
TikTok and like, shorts and stuff.
Yeah. So this is like the full recipe. Like it's giving me like Well, I'll have to go get some all-purpose flour, some baking powder, salt, black pepper. Already got butter. I'll get some like some of the good butter that's like
Mm-hmm.
actually made for baking and stuff. I'll get some of that. Grated cheese, milk, cloves of garlic, thyme leaves, which I don't have at the minute, but I can get them, and mozzarella cheese.
There you go.
So I'm gonna have a go at those, and you make it, and when you serve it while it's still warm and the cheese center's still gooey.
That sounds really good.
So that sounds phenomenal because I've been having biscuit cravings for a while now, because like this time last year I was just back from America.
Yeah.
Um
So American style
and
biscuits.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And while I was over there, I went to where was it? Oh, we went to the Grand Floridian
Mm.
for breakfast at Disney, and oh, it was more like brunch. And I had eggs Benedict there,
Oh,
but
nice.
they had the best biscuits ever. And they had like this citrus butter. Like it had like orange or lemon zest in it.
Ooh, yeah.
And oh, it was so good. It was like really creamy butter that you'd like
Like
put
a
on your
whipped
biscuits.
butter.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was so good. So good. But I've been, because of on Facebook, I'd posted pictures while we were out there of everything. Like keeping up with the daily socials and all of that. Like posting everything.
Yeah.
And it came up on my my oh, by the way, this is what you did a year ago stuff on Facebook. And I was like, oh, I really want biscuits now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
But yeah.
made Kenny American style biscuits and gravy for breakfast / dinner one day. And he thought it was really good. The only thing is that I had put bacon in the sauce, and it was like really, really salty. I shouldn't have added salt. I should have just let the salts from the cured meats and stuff like be the salt of the thing. But
yeah,
other than it turned out a little bit salty. The biscuits, he was like, these biscuits are really good. Or he said these scones are really good. It's like, they're biscuits. This is an American dish. These are biscuits.
Yeah. They're similar, but not. They are very different at the same time.
Yeah. We have this place in Pitlochry that we like to go to that they have some really good scones. And Kenny and I, we try and get up there like once a year, like around Christmas time, like a holiday kind of getaway. We go up like once a year. But they're so good. Like Hattie's in Pitlochry, if you ever have a chance to go, fucking do it because it's so good. I love Pitlochry. It's up in the Highlands, and it's like literally like a picturesque like village town. It's so pretty. But so last week or next week, I can't remember. I think it was last week. We talked
At some point.
At some point. Yeah, no, it would have been last week. We talked about me coming down to Manchester and things like that. So obviously we have to do the vice versa because I went and hung out with you for a week and then we came up here. So kind of like talking about Glasgow, what you liked, what you didn't like, you know, favorite and least favorite parts of the trip and whatnot, and who's it's and what's ever's. And
honestly, I really enjoyed being in Scotland. The amount of iron brew I drank while I was up there was mind-boggling. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. To be quite honest, the place that you live currently is a place where I would absolutely love to live.
yeah,
Because within walking distance, there is a Lidl, there is a Morrison's,
yeah,
there is an Aldi, all of those good
Starbucks.
things. And then you've got a Greg's, you've got a Starbucks within walking distance. Even your pound shops are awesome. Like that Pound
basket,
was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to Pound Basket and that was brilliant. It had so much stuff. Number one, I got all my yarn from it.
Yeah.
And number two, like that whole aisle worth of like Japanese stuff and American stuff. We just don't have that here.
Yeah. To be fair, I haven't really gone
where
in there.
I am.
I haven't really gone in there very much, so I wasn't even aware of everything that was in there.
I was like, I'm gonna be nosy.
Yeah.
No, but I really love the area that you live in. And it's one of those, if it comes to a point where we do move up there, I'll probably be looking to be moving to the same town as you.
Yeah. Honestly,
the same little village as you.
It's a nice place, and I think that if you were to move up here, it would be amazing. I don't think that we would be inseparable. It would be one of those cases
but
I'm either at your house or you're either at my house. There's never any in between.
But it'd be also very dangerous but very productive at the same time.
Yeah.
Because we would get so much stuff done. So like when you came down here, we were mostly just sat reading books because I didn't my partner's monitor broke just before you came down. So he's got the big TV connected to his PC. And we didn't realize that the other big TV, do you know the one that we had in here?
Mm-hmm.
We thought that had broken, and we
Yeah.
were waiting for that to we were waiting for taking that down the tip. I plugged it in the other day when it was really hot, and I was like, I need to sit downstairs. I'm just going to check that TV. Turns out it was just the kettle lead that was broken. The TV's fine.
That's actually hilarious.
So I took it back downstairs and plugged the Xbox in. So I've been sat downstairs playing games
nice.
in the nice and cool area. But because we didn't have TV to watch and stuff like that, we sat and read books here.
Yeah.
Whereas up there, you had your computer again.
Yeah.
And I didn't give two craps whether you were on your computer or we were watching some TV or whatever.
Yeah.
So I ended up sitting there crocheting, and I also got my groomsmen invites and my bridesmaid invites done while I was up there.
And the save the dates.
And I also got the save the dates done as well for my wedding next year. So yeah. I was so productive just because I was just sat there with my iPad and just getting on with stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was really, really good. But yeah, it could also be slightly dangerous because I mean it's only it was £6 20, 50 to get a return into Glasgow.
Yeah.
And then being that close to Stackenstill.
Yeah.
And other places that we might want to go eat. Yeah, very, very dangerous.
Yeah, and it's only 20 minutes as well. Because it takes you significant, from your village to get into Manchester, it takes a significant longer amount.
It takes about an hour.
Yeah.
Depending on which one you get. If you, it takes about an hour and 10 minutes. If you get on the fast one, it takes about an hour. If you get on the slow one, it takes about an hour and 10 minutes. But that's another thing as well. I'd be going into Glasgow to do all of my Asian food shopping as well.
Yeah.
The Asian, like I said last time, the shop there was really, really good, and it's full of the stuff that I would have been buying anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you've got so many other different things as well. The Americanization of Glasgow was shocking to me because I think we walked down one road and there was a Taco Bell, and then we turned around and then there was a flipping Jollibees. Then there was Wendy's, and then there was Popeyes across the road from a McDonald's. And I was like, huh?
Lots of fast food.
What? If we hadn't have just eaten, I probably would have gone into Wendy's. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, no. Wendy's is starting to get popular here for some reason.
Yeah, I was at that stage where I was waddling because I'd had too much to eat.
Yeah.
I had so much to eat. It was crazy. It was good though. It was good eating. Good eating. And there's so many other places that I just want to go and go to. There was that Chinese place.
Oh yeah.
That was in Glasgow as well that you were talking about.
China
and
Sea.
then there was and then there was just so many other places. But then also I'd want to go and do the touristy things as well that's in Glasgow.
Yeah.
That we didn't get a chance to do because it was raining most of the time when I was up there, and it was we can't be asked going out.
Yeah,
really.
That's fair. It's also at least it didn't rain the day that we went into Glasgow.
Yeah, that was a good point.
I think it rained a little bit because we had gone into Waterstones, which is basically Barnes and Noble, but in the UK. And I think it rained a little bit while we were inside, but then once we got out, it was fine.
So your Waterstones is really interesting because as I walked into the Waterstones in Glasgow, I was like, I've been in this building before.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized why. And it's because it has a very similar layout to the one that's in Newcastle.
Oh, right. Okay.
So when I went to go and visit Amy, we went into the Waterstones, and the stairway is very, very similar to the one there.
Yeah. I think it's very common for a lot of the bigger shops in Glasgow to be several stories, because even the gym is that way.
The one thing that upset me though was the fact of I couldn't find what was it? Ice Planet Barbarians.
Yeah.
I could find one book by the same author, but it wasn't any of the Ice Planet Barbarians. I was like, oh no, I'm going to have to order them online. But I have a Waterstones here.
Yeah.
And I know that they do supply it.
Yeah.
And I know that there are more books.
Yeah.
So I might just, and I'm on fairly good speaking terms with my Waterstones peoples. Because I actually suggested For Whom the Bell Tolls to them.
Oh, really?
And we'd been discussing Akatar and some other things while I was in there at some point. So I might go in and just be like, hi.
Hello.
Can I order this book, please? And can I actually order the series? Thanks. Also, I want to pre-order the 2 Akatar books. Cheers.
I would love to, like, I think I am also going to order Ice Planet Barbarians at some point, because it's popped up on my For You page on TikTok so much that I'm like, all right, I have to read it. Like,
and
I have to.
Another one that I need to read is the, which I can read, I can listen to, is the, what was it called? Butcher and Blackbird?
Yeah.
Because we have that on Audible now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I need to finish Akatar, and I need to finish Into Darkness first before I delve into that. And then I'm moving on to the other
Fourth Wing?
Sarah J. Maas.
Oh, you're going to go into, are you going to do Crescent City or the Glass series?
Probably Crescent City first, maybe.
Okay.
And then go into Glass. I don't know. I'll make an informed decision before then.
That's fair enough.
And then dive into them, because I'm enjoying this world.
Yeah.
And from stuff that I've seen on like reviews that aren't spoilery on TikTok and stuff, like I've been actively going to the reviews that haven't got any spoilers. A lot of people seem to think that those series are all in the same area. Like, they're in the same world.
Yeah, they are.
So, I'm happy to stay in the world.
That's fair enough.
For now. It might be with different characters in a different area of the entire world, but I am perfectly happy to do that. I think one of the series might be like years and years and years before Akatar.
Yeah.
From what I've been gathering. But I'm interested in it.
Yeah.
Because I like the world that she's built.
Yeah, the massive.
Now that I've gotten into the series.
Yeah, I have the Crescent City books, but I want to do the Glass series before I read the Crescent City series, and I think there's like 12 books in the Glass series. I'm not sure exactly how many there are. But yeah, no, I'm very excited for all of the reading. And of course, if you are on budget restrictions, you could always do, the audiobook for Fourth Wing. So because you have all of those in the Audible.
True.
Which I think you'll really like those.
So I might do them next then.
Do whatever you want.
Whatever.
But
I do also have books.
Yeah, that's true, because I said
read that I have physical copies of. Yeah. And I bought 2.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, that's right. You did buy 2 at Waterstones.
Yeah, because I bought Tusk Love, which I can't wait to read, because I know that I'm not going to be reading it in my voice. I'm going to be reading it in Jester's voice, which is going to be fantastic. I'm just going to have Jester reading me Tusk Love, and it's going to be lovely.
She should do an
And
audible
then
read of it, like have it.
She really should.
She should do that.
Like as Jester reading it, and then be like, ooh, and like having a giggly moment and stuff like that. And having Jester react to what's going on the page.
That
and
would
then,
be really funny.
then we should have Ford, like her be reading it to Ford.
Yeah.
And Ford just be like chittering in as well. I would love that so much. Love that so much.
So what are your, like, some of your least favorite things about Glasgow and, like, being up here?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to tell with
really
only being up here for
know.
a week.
Yeah. Probably the lack of vape shops that sell singular coils.
Yeah, because you went to
was
how
a pain
many?
in the whole. I went to 7, dude.
Jeez.
We eventually went to 7.
That's insane.
And then it was the one in the train station.
Yeah.
That he was like, oh yeah, I sell singles. It's absolutely fun. I was like, I've been to every single vape shop that I have seen so far, and none of them either they don't have it or they don't sell singles. He's like, oh yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
There you go. Thanks.
That was a rough time.
That was a pain in the ass. I think my favorite part was just being up there. I think
Yeah.
just being away for a bit.
Yeah.
Was just, it was so relaxing, and you guys just made me feel so comfortable. And like I'm like super grateful for you guys having me for that long of a time. And it's just really nice.
Yeah.
And like I think it was only like a couple of days after I'd got back, I got a message from Kenny. He was like, "Oh, you're welcome back anytime." And I was like, "Oh, thank you so much."
Yeah, he's a good egg.
Yeah, it was absolutely lovely.
We really enjoyed having you up here. I think that I did get convinced by, I had like 500 thoughts hit my brain all at one time. And so I'm like, no, I need to stay on task. I need to focus. I think you coming up here and me coming down there, we both needed just to get out of our environments, even though we didn't go out and do a whole lot. Because let's be honest, neither of us have the money to go out and just do a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Because it was the end of the month.
Yeah, it was the end of the month, and Kenny and I had a bunch of restaurants we wanted to show you. So we did go out and eat quite a bit. However, it was one of those things of like, we had budgeted for that, but we hadn't budgeted for like going and seeing any castles or going and like doing like, neither of us wanted to really go and do anything like that. But like it broke for me coming down there, it was very much a case of breaking the rut that I had been in.
Yeah.
And I think it was probably fairly
same here.
it was probably similar for you, because both of us had a bunch of stuff that we were like trying to get done, but we just couldn't get ourselves to do it, blah, 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 whatever. And then when we switched it, like you coming up here and me coming down there, like it got us out of that rut. Which allowed us to be productive, right?
Yeah.
I do think that after visiting yours, I understand the value of having a comfortable couch for people to stay on, because I spent a lot of time in my desk chair here at my PC, and the little couch that we have, it doesn't bother us because neither of us really sit on there. Like, I watched more TV while you were up here than I probably have the entire time we've had the TV.
Yeah, like, because you're not comfortable on your own couch.
Well, it's not even that I'm not comfortable.
It's not even a couch.
It's not even really a couch. Just, I mean, to be fair, it's fine for 75 pound, because that couch was only 75 pound. But also having one of the cats attack the air mattress you were meant to sleep on.
Oh god, that was hilarious. That was so funny. But the thing is, it was one of those where like you were so tired because you'd gone to bed early that night as well. And we tried to fix it with some duct tape, and I just got comfortable, and then I could hear I was like, oh, shit. So I'd have to like wiggle so that my hand could like slap the duct tape back into place. And then it just wasn't working at all. And then I ended up like with my arms and my legs up in the air.
Yeah.
And then my body was on, like my back was on the floor. So I was just like, right, no, I need to do something with this. And I just made myself like a little nest with the quilt, because the quilt was massive.
Yeah.
So I was just like, right, okay, we'll just I'll just make do. And then you guys came in the next morning and was just like, oh my God, are you
felt
okay? And I was like,
so bad.
ow.
You looked so pitiful in your little nest that you had made. I felt horrible. I was like, this is not obviously we're not doing this again. We're not having you build a pad on the floor to try and sleep on. And thank God we were able to get like another air mattress in the next day, like same day delivery kind of thing. So, but that was just because by the time we had set up the air mattress and everything, it was already like 8 or 9 p.m. when we set it up the first time.
And you were knackered.
I was exhausted.
Yeah, it was one of those where I was like, right, it's fine, because I didn't want to wake you up because you were so tired. And I was like, no, it's fine. I'll deal with it.
I honestly wish you just woke me up, because Kenny would have slept on the couch, because he sleeps on that couch pretty well. It's actually pretty comfortable to sleep on. It's just a small couch. And he would have slept on the couch, and you could have slept like on his side of the bed or something. You know, we would have worked it out. But luckily we were able. I remember the reason I was so tired was because I got ill down at yours.
Yes, you did.
I completely forgot about that. Like, I had no voice and I was coughing a lot, and just like, and then I gave it to Kenny, and you somehow escaped all of it. I think your partner got it as well.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So,
whereas I was absolutely fine. Nothing was wrong with me, and I'm there like, oh God, I feel so sorry because everybody else is ill and I'm not, and I'm fine.
Survivor's guilt.
What's
but for illness.
Yeah, exactly.
We visited with our next door neighbor, Margaret.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's lovely.
She's so sweet.
I love her so much. I'd be around her like every week.
Oh my gosh, she's such a gossip as well. It's so funny. She's like, have you heard about what happened upstairs?
I had that sense. I was like, oh my gosh, I would be in for cups of tea and everything with her, and I'd like, oh yeah. That would be awesome. That's another thing that we'd end up doing.
Yeah.
We'd end up like going and like chilling out.
I have been tempted to see if she likes reading and like giving her like a couple of spicy books to see like how she likes them, kind of thing. Because she's given me career advice every time I'm over there. The first time she's like, the first time I met her, she was like, you need to write a book. You're so interesting. And I was like, oh, you're so sweet. But now she's telling me I need to be a stand-up comedian. Which, you know, I appreciate the faith in my ability to maintain anything like that. But she's just super sweet. You also met my father-in-law.
I did, yeah. I loved him. He was so funny.
He and Kenny both bullied you the entire time you were up here.
Yeah, and he was also offering for me to be Kenny's new stepmom as well. So you know,
that's true. I forgot about that. Yeah.
I love that. I absolutely love that. When it's like guys that are just like jokingly having a flirt with you, I'm absolutely fine. But when it's like little old guys that are just like, oh yes, hello, love.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, go away. But it was genuinely funny. It was so lovely.
We'll have to get you to meet my aunt-in-law next time, because it's his sister.
Yeah. And
when they're together, they're ragging on each other the whole time.
Oh, brilliant.
Because she can give just as good as he can. And they're, he's calling her old, she's calling him fat. And it's just like, oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Just no filter whatsoever.
I love the fact that it was just like, oh, do you like models? And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, this is the ship that I built. This is the other ship that I built. Here are the tanks that I built. I'm like, this is really cool.
Yeah.
Genuinely awesome. I was like, yes, mate, this is really awesome.
You
And
see where Kenny gets
house is
his
immaculate as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it is. Trust me, I'm aware. So we didn't show you the upstairs because it's under construction, but I should have taken you up there to show you where Kenny and I were living with 3 cats, because it's the upstairs of that house. But yeah, you can see where Kenny gets his like model building jeans from for sure.
Oh yeah.
What else did we do? We went out. We went to Stack and Still. And you really enjoyed Stack and Still.
I did. I think next time that we go, I think I'll have a sugary version rather than the savory version, because I really like, although I liked what I had, it was missing, like, if they'd have taken the beans away and given me some maple syrup, I think that would have been better.
Yeah.
But because what I should have done was probably ordered the buttermilk pancakes with bacon and maple syrup was probably what I should have done, because I love a good bit of bacon and maple syrup together.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And then like we did Eurovision. We watched Eurovision.
Oh yeah. The look on Kenny's face. So Kenny had like made this game, where it turned out the winner of Eurovision song,
Bangaranga.
Like, oh, you've got to drink every time she says Bangaranga. I'm like, all right, bet. And I just finished a Copperberg at that time, and I was like, oh shit, I'm out. And he passed me a fresh one, so I cracked it, and every single time I just chugged.
Yeah.
And Kenny's face was like, oh no, don't make yourself sick. Don't do it. Stop. It's okay. You don't have to do it anymore. I could see the fear in his face. It was like, oh my God. I'm like, don't test me on that sort of thing, because I will. If it had been something other than a Copperberg, so if I was like, if it was like a like if I'd have been doing a stout or something, I would have been I would have been completely fine. I mean, I was completely fine. It's just that after like the whole song had finished, I was a bit burpy because of how many bubbles were in Copperberg.
Yeah.
I was just a little bit gassy afterwards, and he was like, "Oh my God, she's gonna be sick. She's gonna be sick." Oh. I was like, "No, I'm fine. I'm just gonna burp for like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
it'll be right."
Because of the carbonation in the cider. We did discover that you do not like soju.
Yes. So I've found out that obviously you were saying, oh, would you like it with a mixer? And we didn't have any like good things to mix it with. Well, we had orange juice, but like obviously pulp.
Yeah, you gave me some shit for that because
I did.
Okay, but orange juice with pulp in it has more fiber. Therefore, it's good. It's better for you than just drinking orange juice, which is literally just sugar.
Pulp. I have sensory problems.
Yeah, well, I didn't buy the orange juice for you, now, did I? We just happened
I know you didn't. We just happened to get orange
happened
juice.
to have it.
But there's a good few like things that you can mix soju with that is like I've for some reason, I think it's because of the heat wave, but I've been on the side of TikTok that's been telling me how to make like alcoholic drinks for summer and also non-alcoholic drinks for summer. And I'm like, oh, some of these look really good. Like, you know, like in Pound Basket, you could get those Calypso.
Yeah, the tea. Yeah,
things.
the juice.
Yeah, so it's a lot of those. And I'm like, I can't get them here. Why am I not back in Scotland?
Well, I mean, I suppose you'll just have to move up here because everything's a better up here. The only thing I could potentially see you struggling with up here is the weather. Like the weather and the inclines everywhere.
No, I'd get used to that.
The inclines you would
I'd
get used to, but the weather I think would be quite different for you.
I'd just have to get a good raincoat and a decent brolly.
That's true. That's true.
Because the inclines and stuff, I can deal with that because I can just get some knee braces and things.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is that Kenny, he tends to speed walk everywhere because he's like, whenever he's walking anywhere, he's like, he may not have road rage because he doesn't drive, but he has like pavement rage Where like
I have pavement rage.
if he's walking behind people who are walking slow or like just taking up the whole pavement, and I've kind of adopted that as well. It pisses me off when people are just like standing in the middle of the pavement, especially if it's a narrow pavement and there's like a pub or something, and people are just sitting outside smoking cigarettes and just like taking up the whole fucking pavement. And I'm just trying to go home, bro. And I'm not trying to walk in the middle of the road because you're taking up the whole pavement. Like, the shit pisses me off so bad. But his is more around the, like, if people are walking slow. So Kenny tends to walk fairly fast. And if you're not used to the inclines, walking with Kenny can be an issue. Next time you come up here, hopefully George Square, we'll do a bit more like in Glasgow, because it wasn't raining, but it wasn't perfect weather. Like, we did a little bit of shopping because we went, we got some, boba. We went and did Waterstones.
We did Forbidden Planet as well.
We went to Forbidden Planet, which kind of sucked, actually. I think they've had it appeared to me they probably have had like a bunch of break-ins or something, or a bunch of looting happening, because like things that weren't locked up before were locked up, things that weren't originally behind the desk were behind the desk now. So I don't know, but we also went to the Warhammer store.
We did. And I was good. I didn't purchase anything.
No, you didn't have to, because Kenny sent you a care package.
I didn't have to because I received a package. When was it? Yesterday?
Yeah, something like that.
Day before? Something like that. And now I need to go buy more paints. But I'm gonna buy. And he's making me do micromanaging for flipping Warhammer, because I've got to figure out, because there's some cheaper paints rather than the Citadel paints, which I think I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, but they have a whole entire list of what their paint is and what the equivalent is in Citadel. So I've got a video on YouTube of a guy painting the set that Kenny gave me. And I now have to decode what paint is what.
Yeah.
And then go get those paints and order those paints. I need some new paintbrushes as well, because my paintbrushes have all gone to cack. Because of the moves and stuff like that. And so, yeah, I need some new paintbrushes. I need some new glue. I know where my clippers are, because they're in the box with all of me other minis that I need to put in the new box that Kenny very kindly gave me.
Yeah.
I came home with more things than I took to Scotland.
Yeah, that's true. And that will probably happen every time. So, just because Kenny and I are that way, like, gift giving is one of our love languages, and so,
yeah, it's one of those where I'm usually the one that does that as well. My love language is love languages are very similar to your love languages. So I like cooking for people,
acts of service.
I like gift giving and acts of service. Yeah, I like to make sure that everyone's having a good time, and I'm probably one of the easiest house guests to have as well, because I don't like to be a nuisance.
Yeah, I think that I tend to be the same way. I think it can be a bit jarring for me being a house guest, because like when I called Virus out and I was like, no, you're gonna take this out to the bin because we're doing the cooking, so therefore ipso facto you will be doing this, and basically
he didn't mind that,
bossing him around in his own house, which I can, like, it depends on the person, right? But I can understand, like, if I go visit somebody's house here in the UK, an American probably wouldn't have any issues with that, but the culture is very different here in the UK.
Yeah.
Of like what's proper and what's not proper, and what you can and what you shouldn't do, and blah blah blah. I could see somebody being like, okay, yeah, well, she was a bitch and we're never having her back, because how dare she tell me how to behave in my own house, kind of thing. But I do.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not an easygoing house guest.
Having you here.
Okay, good.
He loved having you here. Yeah. He was like, "Oh, the house is so quiet now," and I'm like, "The house was quiet when we were here." He was like, "Yeah, but I mean, there's less people in it now.
Mm,
That's what I mean."
yeah.
And he was really grateful because you were like teaching us how to like make some new foods,
Yeah, that was
which
really
has
fun.
really expanded our palates as well, which is really good. He's enjoying the food. Like obviously the last couple of weeks we've been eating different things because it's been hot.
Yeah.
Although we have, what have I done? I've done, since I've been back, I've done shrimp fried rice, chicken fried rice, the beef bulgogi and rice
Hmm.
as well. And then because of the heat, I've just done a barbecue chicken salad
Yeah.
tonight. That was pretty good. We did spaghetti yesterday. I need to, when we finish recording, I need to go downstairs at some point and go and make up the shrimp fried rice for tomorrow. But yeah.
Yeah, I need so the first night that I got there, you made that salad. And that
Oh, the
was
chicken and bacon salad.
the chicken bacon salad, and that was really, really good. I'm gonna need you to send me like the ingredients for that.
Oh yeah, totally.
But I think my favorite of the dishes that we made was probably the hot pot. The hot pot was
Yeah, the hot
really
pot.
good. Um,
Yeah, I think that's going to be like our once a month treat because the meat for the hot pot was like £7 odd,
yeah, yeah.
which
But
is a little spenny.
but for the two of you, you probably could split that into two different ones.
Yeah, true.
So because I mean there was plenty of meat and we had three of us there,
Yeah,
So like it wouldn't be you just make up the broth and then split it into two, put half of it in the
yeah,
freezer. Yeah.
that
Um
was really really good.
yeah, we did a lot more cooking at your place than we did at mine. Because Kenny had so many different places he wanted to take you to. Um which was fun. But yeah, no, I think I made one meal while you were here and the rest we just ate out.
Yeah.
Cuz
Oh, and we had like the occasional ramen as well.
yeah,
Out of the bag.
yeah. What she
Oh, I had my my stuff today. I had it for lunch.
jjajangmyeon?
Yeah, I've actually when I took it out of the packet,
Mm-hmm.
I've taken the packet, folded it up, and put it in my my granny trolley
There you go. So you know what
so
to look
that I
for.
can when we go back to our little tiny Asian supermarket, I can see if they've got some, and hopefully, like Virus gets the 5 packs of his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they'll have some 5 packs,
You might also,
and I can get
if
a
you
good
can't
few.
find it there, you might find it on Amazon as
Maybe, yeah.
well, because Amazon will
Yeah.
probably have it. I get a lot of my stuff off of Amazon, especially if I can't find it here, because I struggle to find a lot of stuff here. But yeah, we really, other than the adventure on the train coming up here,
Yeah.
because my bag was just in the way of everything. I felt
Oh my
horrible.
god, and that lady as well.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny. That was so
So
funny.
she was sat down at one of the tables
Yeah.
on the train, and she was at the window and
Mhm.
blocked in by somebody. And because we
Me,
booked
not the lady.
separately as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And because we booked separately, I was in a different carriage. But when I went to my carriage, there was a screaming child, and I was like, no, I'm not dealing with this.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just going to go find Cindy. So I beelined up to your carriage, and I managed to find somewhere to sit. And then it was like, oh, my suitcase is blocking the road. So we managed to, I went and grabbed your suitcase. But as I was going past, there was a lady at another table on the opposite side. And she was like staring daggers at me as I was going past. I grabbed your suitcase, and as I was rolling backwards with your suitcase, she like turned around and stared daggers at me again. I was like, what the hell? So then I shouted back at you going, it's all right, babes, I've got your suitcase.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna I'll see if there's space, blah blah blah. Because I think she thought that I was stealing your suitcase.
Yeah, I have no idea. But the thing is like, if she thought that, she would have stopped staring at us later on.
Yeah, because after I'd got your suitcase back down the aisle, she just kept on staring at me and then at you and then back at me. So I kept on like keeping eye contact with her every time she looked at me. I was like, oh yeah, what are you gonna do? What are
Yeah.
you gonna do? Nothing.
It was not a great time for sure. And I felt horrible because like you're out in front of everybody like handling my suitcase, which was causing a traffic jam because somebody else had a big suitcase that didn't fit under the storage racks for all of the suitcases were all completely full. Like all of them. And I had like I was going to put mine in this area, but then there was another big suitcase in the way. So I couldn't move forward. There was a whole trail of people behind me. So I couldn't move backward. And I was just like, I don't know what to do right now because like I can't move forward. I can't move backward. I don't know what to do. Eventually I like kind of shoved it as much as I could out of the way, but it was like there was maybe like 6 inches for people to try and squeeze past, these suitcases.
Yeah.
And then I went back to my seat, which this guy had to get up and then like get back into his seat after me. And he had a bunch of stuff. He had like his phone plugged in and everything. So he had to undo everything, let me in, and then like plug his phone back in and whatever. And so you were like handling my suitcase as I'm sitting at this table just watching you carry the suitcase, which by the way was like 2 times the size of Alice. She's like just dragging it back and forth. And I'm like, this is hell. I've created a hell. This is a hell of my own making. And
see, I didn't care. I was just like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I
don't care.
I felt so bad. I was at the point where I was like, if I asked this guy to get up, like I wanted to ask him to get up, but he was also so polite that I was like, I don't want to be that guy kind of thing. It was like, I'll ask him to get up one time and like see if you take the seat, then I'll sit somewhere else kind of thing. But yeah, no, that was not a great experience.
But what's really funny is on the way back, right? So number 1, my train was delayed.
Yeah.
Which was a pain in the ass. Number 2, Glasgow have got a really stupid method of that particular platform. Platforms 1 and 2 at Glasgow Central need to sort their shit out.
Yeah.
Because they have this like queuing up system. And I needed to sit down by the time I'd got to Glasgow because I had all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to sit down. I was feeling a bit shaky, and I needed to like get myself a drink and stuff. So I got myself a drink, and I sat down, and I was like, I just bleh.
Doesn't help
and
that like
you were like
all of the exits and everything are shut down because of the fire that happened.
Yeah. And then you were like, oh yeah, by the way, there's a queue. I was like, yeah, I can see that. I need to sit down. I am going to wait. And then by the time it came to like the queue started to move, I was on the opposite side of the bloody train station because the queue was that massive. And then the queue moved a little bit and then it stopped for like 20 minutes. And then it moved again and then it stopped for another 20 minutes. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And then by the time I came to actually getting on my carriage, like everybody was like trying to pile on to get onto the train so it could get going. Luckily, a guy was like, oh yeah, by the way, keep going. If you go to you, there's plenty of seats, all of this lot, that's fine. Just go. So I did. I was like, right, sod this, I'm not queuing up. I ran down the train, got to you, and it was empty.
There you go.
Completely empty. I was like, right, sorted. I put my bags where I could see them and sat down at a table, and I was fantastic for the rest of the ride.
Nice. And you didn't have any delays on your ride back to your town, did you?
Apart from it being 20 minutes late to start going.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. See, my train when I came down was like 40 minutes delayed. So near enough like an hour late arriving because there was like thing after thing after thing after thing happening.
I mean, if you still have your information about your ticket,
yeah, I'm not fussed about it.
For the
honestly.
ride, you could probably get a refund like I did. Mine was only like mine was 18 minutes delayed, and like they were like, "Oh yeah, by the way," because I booked through Trainline. Trainline was like, "Yeah, by the way, you rode about £4 odd." I was like, "Oh, okay. I'll see about it." Did it yesterday and got my money back today.
I might look into that. If it's more
You've got to do it
trouble,
before the end of the month, though.
oh well, then I'm not doing it because it's the 30th. So
Oh no, I mean like you've got to do it by the what date did you come down?
oh okay, so 30 days from when you went. Oh
Yeah.
okay, yeah, then I've got some time. I'll figure it out later. But if it has me filled out like 15 different forms, I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not. I can't be asked.
No, I think all you've got to do is just send a. You've got to tell them the date that you travelled, how long the delay was,
Yeah.
and then send them your ticket information, and then that's it.
Okay. Well, I might do that. But yeah, no, it was really good. And I think honestly, we should have these trips more often because like
Yeah.
as often as we can because obviously it costs money to go back and forth, but it was just so nice to have something like somewhere to go, something to do, you know.
Mhm.
Um And it's also really refreshing to be around somebody who's willing to like make TikToks with you and shit, like do dumb shit.
Yeah.
Cause Kenny does not like the whole filming things, TikToks and whatnot, whatevers. Um and so it's like being around somebody who's actually willing to do that is fun and
Oh yeah, I'm up for anything, me.
yeah, I know. I'm very much looking forward to because this is also like we're gonna be going on a road trip in America, and so this is a good chance for us to learn each other's habits and styles and everything. And our friendship did make it out of the group chat, so
It did, yeah, yeah. I love it when a friendship makes it out of a group chat.
See, I love it when it doesn't because I'm a nosy bitch, but that's just me.
Yeah, true.
Any other?
I love the drama when I'm not involved.
Me too. That's exactly. I'm
I
exactly
hate
the
the
same.
drama when I'm involved because it stresses me out. Because I'm like, oh my god, what? How have I got myself into this?
It depends.
And then when I'm out of the drama, I'm like,
yeah, it depends for me. So it depends on like
is it me?
because there's certain drama that I've been through so many times that it's like I really don't care, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are certain times where it's like, is this actually affecting me or not? Because if I'm enjoying myself and the drama's not like affecting me emotionally, I'll still enjoy it, right? But because I know that I'm living like rent free in somebody's head or something. But
yeah,
if it's like emotionally taking a toll on me, then yeah, it's not as fun. But you would think that how much I love watching drama that I would actually like watching like reality TV. But
I hate reality TV because it's never ever reality. It's all scripted and
yeah.
horrible.
I think there's only been one reality show that I've even watched, and it was Below Deck.
Oh, I love Below Deck.
Yeah, I've watched Below Deck, and that's it. Like none of the like Love Is Blind, Love Island, like dating shows. But yeah. Anyways, any other saved rounds? Anything to add?
No, I think we're all good there.
Okay. Well then, this has been Underqualified and Over It.
If you've made it this far, that's on you.
We'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.